The issue of the flag. Let us not overread. For me, I will be able to say that those guys are innocent.
Which innocent?
Because look, relax. It's my own point of view, right? So you have your point of view, I also have my own point of view. So for me, I'll be able to say this. Let's not overthink. The role of a flag is to join us and make us to be one state, right? And when we are made to be one state, the issue of that flag is very symbolic. And in one way or the other, is a communication that we all of us just need to read. Sometimes even a madman in a village can do something, but that thing can also, in one way, even if the madman does not interpret it, it makes sense. It's for the people who are wise to make sense out of it. So for me, I also want to say this in terms of what really surrounds the entire thing. We citizens, I want to be very, very honest. We need to be very sober-minded. And this is not just because of us, it's because of the future that is coming and because of the futures that are coming. The issue of, I'll be able to say this, the government might not be perfect the way we expect it to be perfect. Of course, there are those ones who see it is, they are perfect the way they are seeing it. But for me, I'll be able to say this. In one way or the other, the nation is not moving towards the right direction. That one is period. Because if in one way or the other you interpret the way the country is right now, it's just a programmed script. And if we are not very keen, we are likely to be programmed to the system and appear to be driven by a system where, if you look at, and for me, I want to say this, let us really not be so political until we are being moved by it. You know, politicians are very intelligent. And if you look at the way the country of Kenya is moving right now, this is a scripted movie. It's just like a movie that we are watching. We cannot be able to say in one way or the other that Ruto has delivered. For me, has delivered, yes. But one thing I will be able to tell you is this. If you look at the nation right now, whoever governed 5 years ago and whoever is governing today, what you governed 5 years, if you are given the government today, it will be totally very confronting and very confusing. Because of, remember, we are on the information age. Ruto has met a highly dynamic government and he has to up his game. Nobody hates Ruto in whichever way. But one thing we are able to say, why don't we have systems that work? Why don't we have systems that work? Okay, the country is crippled by the debt. The economy is not moving towards the right direction. That one, there are some external factors that president cannot control. But something that is very minute like a policy. Does policy require money? Does policy require money? What money do we require to make policies? What does parliament need? Do they need money to make policies that work for all Kenyans? When we say we need meritocracy, where you move into an interview, you succeed on the interview based on merit. That's just a policy. Do we need money for a policy to work? Which money? Which implementation of money? When we say someone is corrupt, you have been found you are corrupt. Do we need money to qualify someone is corrupt? How? If someone is corrupt and the policy says corruption is not allowed, it's a matter of policy. Do we just need money to implement a policy? Kenyans, let us be sober-minded. It's okay. What cost do we need to have a policy that works? Which money? Which money? Kenyans, for me, I'm very neutral. Let us not be moved with emotions. I'm just thinking about or rather a country that will work for our kids.
Yes, someone's a point of correction.
It's okay. You're allowed. Just inform me.
I'm on a point of order.
It's okay.
You are saying what happened in Nile Stadium should be taken lightly.
Should not be
the
taken
Somalis are threatening Belgium that in 10 years we are taking over. What are they communicating in Kenya? By that essence of kukanyaga hiyo flag na ikupanguza nayo jaso. Another video was ilikuwa nini? Msichana mwingine amesimama, ile flag anachukua, anaweka kwa matako, anapanguza. And they are threatening Belgium. We are taking over after 10 years. Now they are communicating the same here in Kenya.
When you are naked, that's okay. When you are naked, and someone comes in and tries to...
Wisdom.
That's okay. That's a good point. What I'm saying here is this. You are naked, and then someone runs and tries to cover you with maybe a blanket or something like that. What happens? We look at the nakedness that you had, right? So that one is just to inform us. When someone jokes with our flag, why does someone joke with our flag? That should inform us on something. No, let us not just, of course it's wrong, but let's use it to see why are they doing that. Someone is naked somewhere, protecting someone.